And finally, on American politics, before we get to a great conversation looking into all matters to do with news here at home and abroad, we thought it was happening, and it happened. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has decided to suspend his own presidential campaign. He is now fully endorsed and he is behind Trump. Not off to the side, he's literally on stage with him, and whoever bought the firecrackers, well done. Nice piece of theatre for everyone to see, as these two people who are equally very inside, but their opinions, their brand, their opinion is very outsider. These two blokes together are going to really make the establishment frightened, which of course is why they'll be referred to as nutters every day between now and the election.
Three great causes drove me to enter this race in the first place, primarily. And these are the principal causes that persuaded me to leave the Democratic Party and run as an independent, and now to throw my support to President Trump. The causes were free speech, the war in Ukraine, and the war on our children.
Now, again, many of the videos you may well see on YouTube are people calling him a freak and all the rest of it, and there's so much that I do not agree with in any way, shape or form. But the stuff that he talks about when it comes to chronic disease is really interesting. The idea about how sick America is. Now, how and why, again, we all may differ, but that's something that I want to talk about. We just had a week of Kamala Harris being celebrated for Obama in a pantsuit, and that's it. No ideas, no policies, just rah-rah, she's not him. Now, RFK had sizable support in many of the 7 swing states that will decide the election. Now, most of his support, which was the Democratic support, meant that his numbers were higher before Biden dropped out, which means most of the Dems, if not all of them, have gone back. And some of these people, of course, they'll just sit it out, no interest whatsoever. I'm not going to vote for that evil Trump, but let's imagine half of these people do. It changes things. It would mean that Trump wins Arizona, Georgia. It means that Michigan would become very competitive. Nevada, Trump would be able to put it away. He'd be able to easily win North Carolina. He'd be able to go to very close, if not win Pennsylvania. And if Trump wins Nevada, Arizona, Pennsylvania, game over. That's why this is so big. And that's why we will talk about it plenty more between now and when we're done tonight, and many days between now and November. In the meantime, we stand by on this, the 25th of August, to find out when Kamala Harris will actually do an interview before the end of the month.